quick video as I drive to the UPS store to return something for Amazon. So I'm testing out the Osmo Action 3 again with the Rode mic, and I'm pretty sure I got the mic fixed so it's no longer screaming unnecessary white noise as I record stuff. So wanted to do a little update where the car is and what we're doing with it. Tomorrow I've got some things arriving from Perrin that we're going to throw on. A top mount intercooler, rear strut bar, and their turbo inlet. I think I mentioned that in the last video. We're going to go over those before each install and talk about why they're good to go. We also are making some poor financial choices to bring this car up to what Subaru should have released it at, and we took a trip out to Opt Auto this morning and put down a deposit on the STI transmission and drivetrain swap. So they have already done one of them. There's another video floating around where they did a similar swap. I think on his they used a different WRX rear end, but we're doing a full STI swap. It's going to have the DC-CD put in. While they got it pulled out, I'm having them toss in a short shifter. It's going to be a, I believe a ACT clutch that we were putting in. So yeah, that's kind of what we're going to be doing with that. I've been testing out the mics as well to try and get some better engine noise and exhaust noise for when we do some more 360 footage. I got to play around with that. There's going to be some dialing in that's going to be needed. It was too much of certain sounds, so I think I got to move it away from the intake a little bit. Otherwise it was just basically screaming intake noise with nothing else. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, we're updating. I know we're still a bit away from 500 subs, but we're updating the giveaway. I was just going to be doing the spare VA part I had, but obviously a lot of VB owners are watching the channel here for VB content, obviously. So I have a Perrin Super shift stop that is for cars that don't have their short shifter, or the STI short shifter. It's basically for your standard shifter. I believe you can use everything that comes in the kit except the super shift portion of it if you have the short shifters. I'm not 100% sure on that. So I'm sure I'll have that information before we get close to the giveaway. I think that's pretty much it when it comes to current updates and what's going on. The car goes into Opt hopefully on the 19th. They'll have it for about a week to do the swap. I unfortunately do not have the skill or tooling to do the STI swap. I know that would have made a great video for people, but they are going to be filming some clips of it as they're doing it, so we can make a video on it and upload it. Hopefully they'll give some good information there for you guys to piece together. As far as I know, everything pretty much bolts up, and he was saying that the axles, the stock VB axles, are compatible with the STI Trans. I have heard otherwise, so I'm gonna have to do some more research on that. Obviously they have completed the swap before. There's another VB sitting there getting the same exact swap I'm gonna be getting. right now, they've got one sitting at their shop. It's a little track, looks like a track-only car, all decked out. I might have a video of that to toss up really quick. I think I had a real quick clip of it when I was pulling in. I was trying to film some of the drive there and get some exhaust sounds, but it wasn't working that well. Otherwise, I'm kind of just ranting now. So that's where we're sitting. So quick recap, STI drivetrain swap coming into this thing. And the pairing parts, intercooler, sway bar, and turbo inlet. Oh, also I've had it sitting here on my shelf. I've been waiting to get the turbo inlet to do it. Is the pair-in mechanical bypass valve, or as they call it, diverter valve. I've been waiting to do that because it's kind of a pain in the ass to get in there without pulling the turbo inlet. It's going to make some more room. Otherwise, the install is fairly simple. Got to pull the alternator to get to the vacuum source, but as dramatic as that sounds, that's about 5 minutes to pull the alternator and put it back on, so that's not even a big deal. Yeah, that's about it. According to Drunk Man Anthony over at Drunk Man Tuning, there is no need for a retune when you put the STI Trans in there. Their shop car actually already has the swap done as well. So I'm going to trust him on that one. I'll log it and look at the logs. I've picked up quite a bit using the JB4 on what to look for anything goofy. So I'll kind of monitor that. Another update, I guess, for those curious, they're seeing the head studs starting to stretch at above 450 wheel horsepower. They're overheating, stretching, heads lifting a little bit, and then resealing when it cools down. So obviously you're gonna have head gasket issues there. So keep it under 450. As for failure points go, that doesn't seem too terrible in comparison to the FA20's flinging rods. Yeah, I'm just ranting at this point, so I'll cut it here, and that's the current updates. Like, subscribe, all that if you want to keep seeing the build and all that jazz. I hate to say, but have to say apparently. So yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. Later.